Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's crucial for dominating in Fortnite: how to edit faster. Whether you're losing build battles, struggling to keep up with fights, or just feel like your edits aren't as quick as they should be, this video is for you. Editing is one of the most important skills in Fortnite, and mastering it can give you a huge edge over your opponents. So if you're ready to take your editing to the next level, stick around because we're breaking down everything you need to know to edit faster, cleaner, and more consistently. So let's get into it. Step 1. Diagnose your editing speed. The first step to improving your editing speed is understanding where you're falling short. A lot of players think they're slow, but they don't know why. To fix this, you need to diagnose your editing habits. This is like going to the doctor for a checkup. You need to identify the problem before you can treat it. So record and review your gameplay. I say this in every single video. Watching your replays is one of the most effective ways to identify your weaknesses. When reviewing your gameplay, focus on specifically your edits. Look for patterns in your mistakes. For example, are you hesitating before confirming an edit? This could mean you're overthinking or not confident in your crosshair placement. Are you missing edits because your crosshair placement is off? This could indicate that you're not pre-aiming your edits properly. Are you struggling with specific edits like double edits or window peaks? This might mean you need to focus on those techniques in your practice sessions. Write down the issues you notice, and this will help you create a clear plan for improvement. For example, if you notice that you're missing window edits because your crosshair is too high, you can focus on lowering your crosshair placement during practice. Next, test your timing. Using creative maps with edit courses is a great way to measure your editing speed. Time yourself completing these courses and compare your times to faster players or even your own best performances. This will give you a clear benchmark to measure your progress. For example, if it takes you 30 seconds to complete a basic edit course, set a goal to reduce that time to 25 seconds. As you improve, you can move on to more advanced edit courses that challenge your speed and accuracy. And ask for feedback. Sometimes it's hard to spot your own mistakes. If you had friends who are better editors than you, ask them to watch or play or review your clips. They might notice things you've overlooked, like inefficient movement or unnecessary button presses. For example, a friend might point out that you're pressing your edit key twice instead of once, which is slowing you down. This kind of feedback can be invaluable for improving your editing speed. Step 2. Optimize your keybinds and settings. Your editing speed is only as good as your setup. If your keybinds or settings are holding you back, no amount of practice will be able to fix that. And here's how to optimize them. Use your comfortable keybinds. Your edit keybind should be easy to reach without moving your hand too much. Many pros use keys like F, G, or a mouse button for editing. Experiment with different binds to find what feels more natural for you. For example, if you're using a mouse with side buttons, consider binding your edit key to one of those buttons. This allows you to edit without taking your fingers off your movement keys, which can save you valuable time in a fight. Or turn on edit on release. If you're not already using this setting, turn it on. Edit on release removes the need to confirm your edit with a second click, which can save you precious milliseconds in a fight. For example, instead of pressing your edit key, making the edit, and then pressing the key again to confirm, you simply press the key, make the edit, and release the key to confirm. This streamlines the editing process and makes it way faster. Adjust your sensitivity. If your sensitivity is too high or too low, it can make precise edits harder. Find a sensitivity that allows you to flick quickly while still maintaining accuracy. For example, if your sensitivity is too high, you might overshoot your edits, causing you to miss them. On the other hand, if your sensitivity is too low, you might struggle to make quick edits in fast-paced situations. So experiment with different sensitivities until you find the one that feels right. Practice with your setup. Once you've optimized your keybinds and settings, spend time in creative mode getting used to them. It might feel awkward at first, but stick with it. It'll pay off in the long run. For example, if you change your edit keybinds, spend 10 to 15 minutes each day practicing basic edits until the new binds feel natural. This will help you build muscle memory and improve your editing speed. Alright, step 3. Master the fundamentals of editing. Before you can edit faster, you need to edit cleanly. Speed without accuracy is useless. So here's how to build a strong foundation. Focus on your crosshair placement. Your crosshair should always be where you want the edit to happen before you even press the edit key. This reduces the distance your mouse needs to travel and makes your edits faster and more consistent. For example, if you're editing a door, your crosshair should already be on the tile you want to edit before you press the edit key. This allows you to make the edit in one smooth motion rather than moving your crosshair after pressing the key. Then practice basic edits. Start with simple edits like doors, windows, and ramps. Make sure you can do these flawlessly before moving on to more advanced techniques. For example, spend 10 minutes each day practicing basic edits in creative mode. Focus on accuracy first, then gradually increase your speed as you get more comfortable. Use edit courses. Creative maps like Raiders 464 edit courses are perfect for practicing. Start slow, focusing on accuracy, and gradually increase your speed as you get more comfortable. For example, start with a basic edit course and time yourself completing it. Once you can complete the course without missing any edits, move on to a more advanced course that challenges your speed and accuracy. Alright, step 4. Build muscle memory through repetition. Editing faster is all about muscle memory. The more you practice, the more automatic your edits will become. Here's how to build that muscle memory effectively. You'll want to set up a daily routine. Spend 10 to 15 minutes every day practicing edits in creative mode. Consistency is key. Small daily practice sessions are better than one long session once a week. Set aside time each day to practice your edits. This could be before you start playing, during a break, or at the end of your gaming session. The important thing is to make sure it is a habit. Then use specific drills. Focus on drills that target your weaknesses. For example, if you struggle with double edits, practice them repeatedly until they feel smooth. We'll set up a drill where you practice double edits on a floor and ramp. Start slow, focusing on accuracy, then gradually increase your speed as you get more comfortable. And challenge yourself. Once you've mastered basic edits, push yourself with harder drills. Try editing while moving, editing under pressure, or combining edits with builds. For example, set up a drill where you practice editing while moving around a structure. This will help you get used to editing in real game situations where you're often moving and building at the same time. Alright, step 5. Learn advanced editing techniques. Once you got the basics down, it's time to level up your editing with advanced techniques. These will give you a huge edge in your fights and help you outplay your opponents. So master double and triple edits. These are fundamentals for high-level gameplay. Practice editing through multiple structures in one fluid motion, like editing a floor and ramp together. But once again, set up a drill where you practice double edits on a floor and ramp. Start slow, focusing on your accuracy, and then gradually increase your speed as you get more comfortable. Then practice piece control edits. Learn how to edit your opponent's builds to take control of the fight. For example, edit their wall and replace it with your own to trap them. Set up a drill where you practice editing an opponent's wall and replacing it with your own. This will help you get used to making quick, precise edits in real game situations once again. And then incorporate movement. Combine your edits with movement techniques like crouch spamming or jump shooting to make yourself harder to hit while editing. Alright, step 6. Apply your editing in real scenarios. Practicing in creative mode is great, but you also need to apply your skills in real games. And here's how to do that. You'll want to play realistic 1v1s. Creative maps like realistic 1v1s mimic actual gameplay and force you to edit under pressure. This is a great way to bridge the gap between practice and real games. You'll spend 10 to 15 minutes each day playing realistic 1v1s. Focus on using your edits to outplay your opponent and take control of the fight. And once you're comfortable, take your editing skills into competitive modes. Pay attention to how you use edits in fights, rotations, and endgames. Focus on using your edits to gain high ground or trap your opponents in ranked mode. This will help you get used to editing in high pressure situations. And then review your performance. After each game, think about how your editing helped or hurt you. Did you miss any crucial edits? Did you use edits effectively to outplay opponents? Use this feedback to improve. If you missed a crucial edit in a fight, think about what went wrong and how you can improve. This will help you identify areas where you need to focus your practice. Alright, step 7. Stay mentally sharp. Editing faster isn't just about mechanics, it's also about your mental game. If you're tilted or frustrated, your edits will suffer, and here's how to stay sharp. Take breaks. If you're struggling, step away for a few minutes. A clear head will help you perform better. Go touch some grass. Next, stay positive. Focus on your progress, not your mistakes. Every missed edit is an opportunity to learn. If you miss an edit, think about what went wrong and how you can improve this. This will help you stay positive and motivated to keep practicing. And then visualize success. Before you start playing, take a moment to visualize yourself hitting a clean, fast edits. This mental preparation can make a big difference. Take 1 to 2 minutes before each gaming session to visualize yourself hitting perfect edits in a fight. This will help you build confidence and improve your performance. It really works. Alright, step 8. Experiment and have fun. Finally, don't forget to have fun. Editing is one of the most satisfying parts of Fortnite, so enjoy the process. Try new techniques, mix up your playstyle, and challenge yourself to keep improving. For example, try experimenting with new edit techniques or creative builds. This will help you stay engaged and motivated to keep improving. And that's it, guys. Those are my top tips for breaking through your editing speed in Fortnite. Remember, improvement takes time, effort, and a willingness to learn. By diagnosing your weaknesses, optimizing your setup, and practicing with intent, you'll start to see progress and climb to new heights. And if you found these tips helpful, make sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments which tip you're going to try first. And if you have any other tips for improving your editing, share them below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please use code NOTFLOW in the Fortnite item shop if you guys want to help support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you all. Peace, guys.